Hey, how are you doing today? I pray that you had a wonderful and marvelous day. So I want to welcome you to day 9 of the Walk With Me challenge. And so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, people are asking, hey, what's the Walk With Me challenge, Ricardo? What it is I'm dedicating 21 days straight to be able to walk 30 minutes a day. And as I come on, I'm going to be talking to you and expressing success principles that I've learned, and also I've learned from my mentors over time to help you spark yourself to your destiny, basically. And so with that, we've been covering a whole lot of different things. We've been talking about success principles in life. And yesterday, we talked about, when it comes to being successful, there's some things. So consistency is something that you will be looking for. Determination is something that you should be applying into your life. And so, which leads me to today, what I was thinking about is showtime. I was thinking, that came in my head, and I was like, it's showtime. And, what does that mean, right? So, if you have been applying the things that we talked about, if you've sat down and wrote your goals, if you sat down and faced yourself and thought about the good, the bad, and the ugly, if you sat down and you began to ask yourself questions that allowed you to be able to make the connections that you need to develop some type of insight, if you sat there and you visualized yourself winning, seeing yourself go to that next success in your life, if you really sat there and did everything we talked about the last couple of days, now it's time to take action. It's showtime. Here's the thing. At some point, you have to do. You cannot become until you do. And so when I say it's showtime, it's time for you to take massive action in your life. Whatever you have been fearing to face, you need to face it now. Whatever what you need to give up to go up, you need to go ahead and give it up now. It's showtime. And it's funny because right now, I'm actually in the last steps of becoming a referee for basketball. And so today I got the opportunity to go see a game. Some of my mentors who are doing the game live, and I was just thinking to myself, man, it's showtime. It's getting close. All the build up, all the practicing, passing the exams and all that good stuff. Now I've officially got my first game coming up this Monday. And so in my mind, I'm like, it's showtime. And so, all the practice time, all the things that I got good feedback, all the things that I had to read and study to learn the rules, all those things. Think about that for your life. So you sitting down, thinking of a vision, thinking of a goal. You sit down, understanding your weaknesses, things that you need to work on, implementing strategies to be able to begin the process of you becoming, like I always say, be unlimited, right? You being your best self. Now it's showtime. Now what the showtime does is massive action. Once you apply massive action in your life, what is that? If you say, hey, I need to get better relationships, if I need to make more money, if I need to lose weight, if I need to bring in better, I need to have more healthier eating, I need to change my mentality when it comes to my career, what I'm doing, and if I need to pivot, it's time to take massive action in that. And what happens is, I always call it a Kairos moment because it's a moment in time where you take all your energy and you focus in and you knock that thing out. Now, what happens is when you take that massive action and you take that showtime energy, some things are going to happen. You're going to see what you need to work on. And so something my mentor taught me, after you do any type of program, anytime you do something new for the first time, or anytime you do something, you need to sit down and take an assessment and ask yourself these questions. What went well? What do I need to, what went wrong? And what's some things that I can implement to help me get better in that situation? Now you can ask yourself yourself those 3 questions in anything in your life, whether it's finances, what went well with my finances? What do I need to work on in my finances? And what's some things that I need to implement to help me get better at managing my finances? When it comes to your career, what's some things that you need to do better in your career? What's some new skill sets that I need to add on to my career? What's some things that I'm already doing well at? What's some necessary things that I can do to overcome, time management problems when it comes to learning how to space out the time I need to learn the things that I need, right? When it comes to transitioning to a different career, what's some things that I need to learn before I even walk through the door? What's some things that you can do ahead of time to get you prepared? I'll give you an example. So the career I'm with right now, I'm a business consultant. Now, some things that I learned before I became a business consultant is first, I was a sales rep. So things as I did as a sales rep, I learned about time management. I learned about developing a skill set to be able to set goals, attainable goals, short-term, long-term goals, and stretch goals. I learned how to do that. I learned how to ask people open-ended questions, to learn, to listen more, the listening side of understanding. Some things that I did. I became an entrepreneur. So I learned the business side of things. I sat down and did business plans. I sat down and did my financial portfolio, looking at my credit, looking at all these things. It wasn't good, but I had to begin the process of learning these things and learning how to manage it and learn how to face it, right? And through that, I learned that it's not so bad, right? That I learned that if I can go from this and come to that, then I know I have the ability to go from precept to precept. What does it do for me? It allows me to not only be able to have conversations with different walks of life, but also understand that I can learn from everybody, but also I have something that I can speak into other people's lives. And what is that? That's determination, that's development and training. Things that need to happen constantly as an entrepreneur, I can sit there and talk about that because I went through it, right? It's hard to teach somebody something that you never did before. And you have to have a mindset where you're able to transition in that season. And so I just want you to think about, it's showtime for you today. I need you to promise me that on tomorrow, you will take the first step you need to take to begin the process of learning who you are, where you're going in life, and what it's going to take for you to get the success that you're looking for. Let's take that time. It's showtime. Like lights, camera, action. It's time for you to live. And so I just want to leave you with that. I want you to think about that. I want you to implement that in your life. And I want you to let me know once you did it, what happened. And you got to be able to handle it. You got to be able to handle the good, the bad, and the ugly about the situation. But if it's the right move for you to make, you need to make that move, all right? Well, my name is Ricardo Cordu, and I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, that your days are sweet as honey, and that your life bring you much joy and much laughter. Life is love and love is life. We're on the winning side. I will see you tomorrow for day 10 of the Walk With Me Challenge. And remember, it's showtime. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.